the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the USC Trojans. Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Sampson. Still on his feet at the 45. Racing down the left side. He's at the touchdown, Husker. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
If you want to make a statement in a football game, that's how you do it. On your first offensive snap, you go 75 yards and score a touchdown. They have shown up. They are ready to go. Everybody, I think, in shock in the stadium right now.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Lindsey. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12, and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go and make a statement today.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Such a great job on the defense of getting on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means third long. Third long. Now they're dime packages to move the package. We're taking linebackers off the field and DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
He wants to throw it again. Fires left. Complete on the comeback. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Sampson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. He's simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to it. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but they left some points off the scoreboard there.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He'll try the left side. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. The play action fake. He slings it deep to the left. Hooks it in down the sideline. Hits the crease. And he's sucked on the ground, and he'll pass it. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
This offense is so good. And they can hurt you in so many different ways. And they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Trying to change now on second and long. To go up top. He'll throw it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball running out of bounds.
To pass. Looking left. It's complete. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The corners are walked up tight. From the shotgun, the inside kid. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
It's caught downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play. And that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller. And you can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. chunk play. Quick strike complete. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Huskers headed quickly to the line. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. He makes a grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
We're able to find a tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
This offense now is decision time. They put a nice drive together. You want to walk away with points, but how aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take this field goal, or do you want to try to get a touchdown?
They'll play it safe and try for 3. This crowd trying to do it. It's hard to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And here in the second quarter, this field goal leaves us tied, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Creates a little room. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
The basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
He breaks the tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Showing the arm strength to the left. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Lindsey. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime
score.
The Trojans will hustle to the line with the run on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Trojans!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Sends him back in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. Turning it on. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got him.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
The Cornhuskers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The Huskers are facing 3rd and inches. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle with Sampson. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in this sea of noise. And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point.
Well, the kicker's 0 for 3 right now in this football game, and we're going to find out just how mentally tough he is. We've got some football still to be played. They're going to need him, but he needs to get right in his mind. He's got to find somehow, some way to get his confidence back.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. calls his own number. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The screen, he's got wheels. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability probably to consistently make plays, because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find it.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at 46. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Huskers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. What a terrible, terrible shame. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Use the play fake, now to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Trojans want to move quickly. To the air on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Going for it all. Touchdown, USC. And they add 6 more to the ball with that trip to the house.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Enough time to get off the play before we head to halftime. Got a man in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duggan. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They pick up 10 and give him a first down. Looks like the defense will play quarters coverage here. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot.
What do you want?
Final play of the quarter and couldn't quite.
No, I fucking hate this game. I hate this fucking game. Like, I'm playing USC in Worms League. Oh, look, he screwed up. And, yep, that's all he does is just throws it deep, and he's gotten every single one but one. And it's not like my guys aren't there. They're just whiffing on the spots. Love it.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Direct snap.
And there's a halfback.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. Got room to work. There he goes.
Dude. Ryan, hurry up. Halfback drag. Hurry up. Come on, do it. I know you're going to do it. There it is. Halfback drag right here. Still fucking works. Run commit that way. Still works. Hurry up again. Wow, shocker. You know, run the same play 3 straight times. Yeah.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
We don't have call delay.
You can be a little bit more conservative, but again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Finds his man. It's Lindsay.
Like, it's awful. People watch me, so I need to watch it.
Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese. The him plays.
It's like, seriously, it's like same 4 plays.
Because he can make plays, whether it's running.
Here's halfback direct to the right.
They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get
Screw you, Dustin.
to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game
Dustin told me to shut it.
It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Slithers into space. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it, try to get his offense some positive yards.
The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A designed run for the quarterback.
And yep, there's a pure running quarterback that gets us massive speed burst. I love it.
And the defense really understands that. I gotta understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I gotta take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays when I can be physical.
Oh look, halfback draft again. Ha ha! Who fucking ass?
Defensive lineman out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Trojan! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas Tech was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree used to deliver in that memorable 11-win season of 2008. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance.